Greetings everyone, how very good of you to join and welcome back to Anno 1800 Survival playing against the ultra boosted AI opponents. We are having a hard time right now, to be honest. We have though still managed to get a foothold in the new world with this tiny island here. We're going to heavily fortify this soon and of course make this one our haven. We do have theoretically everything on this island that we would need for a proper old world city. Going all the way up to investors, right? So we got the sugarcane for the money boost, we got the cotton for the engineers, and we got the coffee for the investors then. And yeah, with that we can definitely have a nice time here. Also clay deposits and oil for a bit more electricity than later on as well for the trains. There it is, my oil fields. There's also more oil fields in not the worst locations, to be honest. In Gavioto, hello, one of my long-term supporters there as well. Thank you very much on Patreon. For your support. If you're interested in supporting me directly, please consider doing it on Patreon. Most of your contributions go to my channel then, 95% to be honest. That is pretty cool. We continue onwards here now with a proper harbor area for Cravioto, and I might actually, yeah, let's just pick this one, a triple road there on both sides. I'm a sucker for these, as you probably know by now. And we have then just, yeah, not a lot of space to be honest, for some city building. It only cost me some money, though, to build the bridges. I think there was a time when it was timber, actually, right? They fixed this somehow. And we can build that bridge easily now to the other side. And I would like to do this into the fields of oil, where we're going to start then with a proper timber production. Also, we got a beach here, which is just perfect for us, really. Because that means we can have our fisheries here, fish oil factories. Let's go ahead and have us some sawmills. That's something we definitely will need early on. And of course, since this is going to be quite the island, right? So it's going to be our main island in the new world. We will need to have a proper production here. Let's start with 3 sawmills and 3 lumberjacks. They're going to start with that. Once we have the workforce, because as always, we do need some proper workforce first. It's very long stretch, so I'm going to have 2. We're going to make 2 marketplaces here for sure. And of course, we are also going to incorporate that river into my city as best as can be, right? So trying to make it look natural, of course. Let's have another block then here, and these blocks towards the beach area. And I think on the other side too. The other side we don't need to worry about that so much yet, because I'm only going to focus on 1 district for the moment. And then here we're probably going to have our marketplace area. I might actually just go ahead and make this one a bit more spacious looking, right? And in that case, there's going to be a chapel then here as well. So let's actually make it like so. I think this is the best possible outcome. And then we still have a boxing arena as well that we can add here.
Not too many changes, I hope.
Oh, I'm afraid of him. Even though it should not be that bad. It's very good, actually. Because, of course, we have an enemy siege repelled. Yeah, also expedition returns successfully. And I have no idea what this means. Achieve a success after success in the public sphere, displaying remarkable compassion. Alright, I guess. We could actually keep it like that, to be honest. But, of course, I do not want to neglect my income, so we're going with the 15% there still. So 1 propaganda it is only. By the way, I haven't even noticed 10,000 people we have, globally speaking.
Show those crazy plebs what for.
And we continue then onwards here just with a few more houses. Actually, let's build them. Let's build them already.
You reach a new milestone.
And with that, Age of Tradition has started. Cravioto is coming to life. Oh, those poor people, they have no beach view. It's a very dense forest that we have there. We might need to do something about that at some point. Right now, though, we're just enjoying the views of simple people living a simple life. While Cravioto is coming to life, so should also be my industry zones. So we do have now, in the last episode, built more infrastructure for some furnaces. And that means we can also go ahead with another weapon factory that I would really like to add now to the district. One thing I still need to check. Yes, there is something not working here. And of course, that tiny bit of road was missing. So now it is working. Now we get the coal in. 8 tons. Holy cow, that is a very strong horse. Getting that coal over there. Start pushing my weapon production because we need more ships. We need more harbor defenses. ASAP. Now for the money, right now I think we have actually everything in order to expand a bit further. Sausage is a bit low, but that's it. The rest should be looking fine, right? Yes, so we can continue there with a bit of expansion. Let's just see, more workers we can afford, so let's go ahead. Along the main road here. Probably also along here. That's some pretty massive expansion already. And then a few more artisans, of course. Over there as well. Boosting my population, my taxes, and another level here, level 27. Meanwhile, my protection has arrived. Let's get this one to the harbor of Cravioto right away, where we have break even with the workforce. So my lumberjacks have now... We're starting now full commitment, full productivity. And we should be seeing some more timber rolling in here soon.
We can load up in it.
Meanwhile, we should also not neglect Billaway. I do have another block finished, right? So we can just go ahead and place some more farmers here. So 3 cities that we have to manage at this point. So of course, priority still takes Vega. Eli has another quest for us. The Royal Council are sniffing around after you killed that prisoner. I can only assume you weren't discreet. Bury the evidence. So this is part 2 of that quest. And really, it is here. Alright. So, of course, I'm not complaining. These are totally random, right? So you never know where they pop up. But in that case, this is just really good a coincidence for us, as we can pop it up and turn it in right away without too much of a hassle. Alright, in Vega, what can we do here right now? We still have timber. I would like to continue with a few more worker expansions of farmers to workers, right? Especially also here my industrial zone is growable, I should say. And this is more workers than that we have, and more people with that to artisans. Now, we are constantly out of building materials, right? So this is something that I would like to tackle. We do have more steel, so I can definitely build me another steelworks. Timber-wise, even though we have 5 sawmills at the moment, it is never enough, to be honest, because we are constantly building something. Let's go ahead and have another sawmill here. Because we do need it. We do need the timber. Am I using all 3 of my clay deposits now? Yes, we are. The only way of boosting this is, yeah, with this. Leo will like that a lot. With that, 50% more production for my bricks, leading me to a total production now of 9 per minute. This is not so much, to be honest, and there is no real way right now of boosting this. None of my islands has it. So we need to settle on another island. This will make, yeah, my adversaries unhappy, to be honest. There's a very good brick island over here that we could secure. There's 2 of them actually with 3 each, and this one in addition has some mining. So this would be my go-to here, even though, once again, if we take the grander look, right, we definitely will need to have a look at where the ships are going when they go to the New World. So I can check this out really by making a trade route like this one, even though I'm not making a trade route right now. And we then just take the waypoints here and check out how they would go, right? So if I go like this, as we can see, we would get in the way of Leo. If we take it like that, it would be safe because there is only our island and then this island in the way. This actually speaks for the smaller island of the 2 because we have an easier time with the trade routes if it gets to war with Leo. Tricky. In all honesty, this is... You can't make this really right. So there will always be a conflict here. If we go like this, I think that is the best bet. We would have the better island available. And I think actually it's better because Leo does not have a defense here. On this side, he's got the defense already rolling in with a total radius to that side. So this is something to consider here for the trade routes. By the way, Neptune's gift can start its journey to Kravioto now with the weapons on board. So this will be very important. Get the defense rolling. Let's have some more workers here. And I would also like to have a few more artisans. But let's use the production materials that we have for another steelworks. Boosting my steel beams production. Leading to a total production of 6 now per minute. For the steel beams. So these are now working, right? What is missing is windows. We do need also more windows. And that is actually a production that is a bit more expensive overall. But it is something we need to do. We are starting with that in this area, of course, with 1 sand mine. Every coastal building right now needs to be in my protected harbor, because otherwise they're getting annoyed by Miss Hunt. Having this, that is 1 glassmaker done with that, and 2 window makers. And this is actually something we can, start now having also in my industry zone then. We still have a bit of space here that I can use, so let's go ahead with, let's make it, let's just try to make those 2, and then we should be able to, that's not possible. Oh, look at that! Leo offers trade rights for 45,000. We can afford this. Of course we're doing this. Very good. So I think we're on a good course here with Leo. He's definitely not going to declare war on us anytime soon. And we have trade rights with him. Bente also likes that. She doesn't like my flat rate too much though. But in that case, with Leo, there's not going to be any war anytime soon. So we have a free pass here for the moment. And we are also in a good way here of getting an alliance with him, to be honest. Let's build another ship of the line. We can do this, and then another clipper, but we would need more timber. Okay, there's my window production for the moment. It's not going to stay here. Nothing is really staying here, but we need that somehow. Let's start with it. The first sand mine, the first glass maker, and then the first 2 window makers. 13,000 this costs me, so it's really expensive. And it also costs me some artisans now as well, right? But with that, a new building material production up and running in the mighty harbor of Vega, that is. We're going to need it for the docklands as well. So, all is good. Let's go back to the New World. Yeah, where the timber is rolling. A bit hard to forget that sometimes. And we continue with the expansion of that city. Once again, it's blind plastering of farmers. City beautifying can come in later then. Just build all of them, to be honest, with the remaining timber that we have.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Alright, that's Bente up here in the far north. Doesn't concern us at the moment. This island here concerns me though. I would like to settle on that. Do we have a free clipper still available? Yes, we have Top Banana here. That is turning in that quest now. Explosion is fine though. We have the fireworkers. Let's build a second one just to make sure. My balance continues to drop really hard right now. That's of course because of the new industry. Let's continue building us a few more farmers. And let's also upgrade a few more workers.
Have your investigations been so? A law abider.
That's a bit of money coming in, and let's use that clipper here to settle on that southernmost island here for me. Very cool island. It has the bricks, it has actually some mining possibilities. It also would have nitro, and of course the strategic location of this island is unparalleled. So this is really important to secure the passage to the south in the future. Don't be shy here right now if you're not that much into Anno. It's getting crazy pretty soon, and I want to prepare for the worst, to be honest, especially with Miss Hunt. But Leo is a good point there to me right now. Leo is really stable for us. Alright, window production should be ramping up any second now. Takes a bit of time there, really. Also really nice, he offers me a non-aggression pact. I'm going ahead with this. Leo really wants to deepen his relationship with us, and I'm all in for that. We are at 75 now. Alliance is very unlikely, but other than that, yeah, we can totally do this. Also, let's commission another clipper after the ship of the line. Building materials, we're still very low on everything. But there's nothing else I can do here right now. I still have some iron mine spots available though. We can use the time to continue with a bit of city building, to be honest. So we have a marketplace here, a marketplace here. But this is lots of space here right now that we have. And of course, this is also going to be a high density zone, right? So we're definitely going to use everything like a high density zone should be looking like. That means high density blocks of houses. For the skyscrapers to roll in here then. Let's go ahead with that. Keep this one a bit parallel still to each other. And there's then the main road. Right, so a good city expansion. We don't have the timber. Let's just continue with a few more houses here. And of course, I will still need to provide also then the additional consumption now, because there's definitely going to be a higher consumption for fish that we can have then over here. And definitely higher consumption for schnapps. So let's just go ahead and copy us another potato field in here, potato farm, with another schnapps distillery. And the same goes up here. Right. And of course another schnapps distillery. And let's repair the ones that we have there. Have been damaged in the latest explosion. And here we might just have some more farmers. This makes sense to me. The farmers living next to the fields of potatoes. Going out. Perfect. That's that. Foundation for the next thing. Oh, by the way, yes, working clothes. Definitely. We will definitely be out here now soon. Let's go ahead and just copy us these sheepies. Perfect. And then 3 framework knitters in addition. But that's... got a lot of warehouses here for the moment. Some of them look right overwhelmed. We're totally fine. We could actually just build more farmers now. Sausage, though, is a bit of a problem, so I will definitely need to ramp this a bit up. Let's have another pig farm with slaughterhouse, and let's actually have yet another one with another slaughterhouse as well, right? And let's have a paved road here. My first one, actually, because I think this distance is a bit too much for a proper delivery. But we can also go the other way, of course. And here. That's looking good. Meanwhile, Cravioto has reached town level. There is also my building materials now. Very good. We got the weapons over. Don't forget, one of these ship of the lines here is costing me 250 credits, right? So this is what drops my balance really hard right now as well. We are already paying over 800 credits now for warships. Close to 800 with the next ship of the line coming out. These people want something now. They want a chapel. We can provide this easily. This will boost my happiness here quite a bit. Where? Down here. Doesn't concern me. Make sure that we have a proper chapel there for now. That's making people happy, right? And yeah, also we got lots of honorarios here now. Let's build us a few more. And I think it's then also soon time now for my first trade route, really, with the New World. I'm going to start, of course, with my plantations all the way on the other side. So I'm just going to make sure that we get the right road here. Let's make it. Yeah, so we don't need to waste too much money on bridges, because there's already 3,000 every time we build a bridge. Crazy. There's my oil fields. I do have the oil fields over there. Where should we have the oil harbor? It will be over here, most likely. So I don't need to worry about this area, right? So we can make a proper production here of what? You name it. Might be sugarcane or might be cotton. Might be both, if I'm concerned correctly. And there also is a clay deposit that I would like to use then as well. Because holy cow, we are going to need lots of bricks here as well. So that's for later though. Right now I cannot afford this, of course. By the way, also, we do have the plantain here. Very good. So we might actually start with that first. Yeah. Plantations. We can do this over here. Just fine. So I would like to start with those plantations then. And of course, we are not going to need that much of them, right? So they do require a lot of space though. Other than that, it's tight. That's not going to work. There we have it, some whopping 6 of them. Right now my consumption is 3 per minute. That is actually quite a lot already, right? That would be 2 fried plantain kitchens and 2 plantain plantations. On the other hand, we still need the fish oil factories as well in the beach harbor, of course, of Cravioto. And let's just start with having them like in this area for now. We can have roads going over there. And I can see some palm trees growing out of nothing here as well. That's something then for later. This is not working, which is fine. This is working though. Very good. Let's start with 2. And let's also start with 2 plantations. The warehouse and of course the kitchens we can have then right next here as well. We should probably also, as always, have a fire station close by. And let's go ahead and build us the first 2 fried plantain kitchens. And with that, yes, the first production has been fulfilled for my Honolers. And then there's still the ponchos. For the ponchos, we also need a bit of space. Oh, space. And of course, we should really work for a bigger city here, so... This area needs to stay clear, of course. That's going to be city space. So up here, there's a tiny area that is just perfect for alpacas. Go ahead and have them here. And is, by the way, impressed by my military progress. Another ship of the line. And that brings us pretty down now here. Let's just make sure that we are not disturbing that clay pit here. I cannot blueprint it for the moment, so that's that. 5 we have. That means that we can also have around then of 5 framework niches, leading to a total production of 10 that we have right now. Demand is 3. So let's go ahead with 2 of them once again. The same with 2 of these and the warehouse. And with that, we have already all the production that we need for tier 2 New World population, right? So we're just waiting for the resources to come in now. And while we wait in the New World, we check the Old World. Sausage is dangerous. Dangerous path of sausage. But we have +1. So it should be easing out again. We have lots of timber, and I would like to waste that on more farmers. And of course also, upgrades is quickly. Let's upgrade the harbor area here a bit, or the industrial zone a bit. For the looks it is. And, oh, by the way, should also upgrade some more workers. We have way too many of them right now, though not that many more here would like to upgrade, right? There's the school. I might actually upgrade my roads here. Let's do this. Let's have these roads here upgraded. The paved roads. And then here and all the way down to the harbor area to extend the reach of the school, of course, so we can upgrade more people like these guys here to artisans, which is really important at the moment. Also in Billaway, of course, let's build some more farmers with the timber that we have, and I'm pretty sure that we will need to reinforce something here soon. Fish is equal now, workload is equal, so one more fish farm or fishery. And workload wise, yeah, we can still go ahead with one more over there, right, to get that. I will also need to have another warehouse. But that's spill away then for us, and with that we have 1,000 on the balance again. Also, something, there it is, brilliant, my next ship of the line. The next one we could already build. That is a great message here. Let's do this. Let's build the next ship of the line once the clipper is out. And then we already have quite a lot of them. 3 ship of the lines then. And after a very short amount of time, we have now all the resources in. And my Honolers would like to upgrade, so let's give them the pleasure. Tier 2, Age of Independence for the New World. With that we get the Obreros as a new workforce. We get way more beautiful houses. I mean, come on! And of course, more interesting buildings like harbor defenses.
Build something better.
And many more things that we need down the road. Stay tuned!